if you use YouTube, you are probably accustomed with this loan, this loan ad, especially if you are a Nigerian. If you're not a Nigerian, I don't know if this loan ad shows up on your FYP, but Nigerians, I know we see this a lot. All right, so but seeing it does not concern me, but what concerns me is how we can get this pop-out effect. In my previous video, I showed us how to get the pop-out effect with JPEG images without removing the background of image, so retaining the background of the images but still getting a pop-out. Now, this one is just with a PNG image. So let me show us how we can get something like this with Pixellab. No additional software. Let's go. Let's go. For us to see the effect of the pop out, since it's on a white background, for us to see it very clearly, I am going to change the color to green, right? The same green that they used. So this is it. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to make this particular shape. Alright, so this is our guide. I'm doing something like this. Alright, this is our guide. A shape that is slanting upwards. Right, so the first thing to do, I'm going to click on shape. I'm going to make it is going to show me a square shape. I'm going to increase the radius to about 70 and then reduce the size, all right, and increase the width. Now I'm doing all these by toggling on the circle. By toggling on the circles, all right. So the top circles moves it up, the other one, just like that. All right. So this is my so this is what I want. All right, just a slim circle that's it's slanting upward. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is to make this kind of like an image. I can still increase the So I'm just going to increase the radius all the way. Let's just work with this. All right. So now, the next thing I'm going to do right now is to rotate the circle, or rather, rotate the slanted shape. So let's do minus 15, right? Slanting upward. Now, if I add texture like this, it's going to come out as slanted and not straight. So what I'm going to do, the trick I'm going to use now is to merge this shape with another shape that's going to make it stay like this, make it this type of image. Now, what I've just been trying to see, this is what I'll do. Go to shapes. Now, you have this, but what you do is to reduce the opacity all the way to the end and then click on good. Now, what you're going to do is to merge the transparent shape and this shape we have made. So click on this plus and times and then select what you want to merge and click on the merge button to do this. All right, these two squares that the arrows are facing each other, right? So just click on it and then click on OK to merge. Now we have this white shape. It's a shape already, like an image. All right, an image. So now I'm going to apply texture to this image. Now when you apply texture to this image, it's going to come out straight. All right, so to apply texture, click on texture and then click on image. All right, click on this gallery icon. All right, so what I'm going to do, click on gallery icon. I'm going to pause this video. All right, click on the gallery icon and locate the image I want to use for this project. All right, so just bear with me. Alright, so this is my downloads folder. So I'm just going to go scroll down till I get to the image what I want to use. Alright, so for this, I'm going to use a girl. Alright, so I'm going to use someone in motion so that we can understand this thing. So this is the girl's image I want to use. I'm just click on this. And then, as before, I'm going to crop out her face and her hand and the phone. So it's going to be something like this. Something like this. That's something like this, alright? So I think I'm good. So this is what shows up for us. This is what shows up for us. I don't know how well it works, but it works. Alright, so yeah. So now the next thing, let me make this one scene. Alright. To bring this. Alright, so import. I'm going to bring up the girl. The girl. I'm going to bring up the girl. All right, so I'm going to click on import and import this PNG image of the girl separately. All right, to achieve the pop out effect. So I'm just going to click on import, get the image, and resume it back. So just bear with me as I pause. So this is the image of our beautiful damsel, which we are going to use. All right, so just click on the image and select. Now we just want the top part. All right, so I'm just going to crop this. All right, so this. Now this is what we want. Friendly so. So we are going to increase the size to correspond with the hand. Now our hand and her torso is a medium of checking if this is aligned. To make this blending, erase out, just erase, increase the feather of the eraser so that it will blend in properly. Alright. So if it's still cropped out, just remove the crop. Yes. Alright. So our hand and our torso is going to be our medium of identifying if this is actually aligned. So I'm just going to bring this down. Alright. And I'm going to increase the size. Alright, so this is I'm going to take this up. Alright, so I'm using her hand, and I'm using her body, with that's her torso. Alright, so yes, exactly. Alright, so if it's not aligned, just increase the size and keep aligning it by clicking on position. Alright, position to align, take it up or down or sideways, and size to increase it. Now, so the size at which I was able to get this is 76 and 68. Now, checking this, her her body is aligned, and it actually looks as though everything is popping out of the shape. All right. To me, I feel the pop out is a bit too much, but it can also be used for a dynamic design. All right. So it's as though she's coming out of the circle and she wants to, this is what I need to do. So something like that. So to make this one, I just click on merge. I click on my layers icon and I just merge this together. Okay. So merging the objects together it helps me to move them at once. Alright. So it becomes a single image that I can save and use later. So it becomes a single image that I can save and use data for a design. So maybe it's a data design. So I'll be like, hey, let me just add a text. Buy 10 gig and get 1 gig free. So I'm going to put it here. So I'm going to just change. It's just a dynamic design, something like that. So something like this. Then on top, I can now add embellishments, add information, or I can put it here, you know, add something like this. Exactly. Can you see? Can you see? Or I can reduce the size, Yes. Exactly. So I can try to continue like so. If I decide to add any information, so this is how to get the pop out effect. Now you can see that it looks very similar to our image. All right. So I tried out another. All right. So it all depends on how much you crop the image. All right. So this one, her torso shoot. All right, just her torso show, and it's the same size. So it actually depends on how much you crop your image. All right, how much you crop your image at the point of creating the first texture. All right, so That's what it all depends on. So for this second one that I'm highlighting, I made the crop start from her under her chest and down to her trousers, just like you saw. But in this other one, I think what I did is that I made the crop to start from under her chin, the point where her finger started to to the point where our trousers started. Right, so that's how I got this other one, which is highlighted now. So you can try this out. Tell me your results. How does it work for you? If you have any questions, ask me, and I'm always available to answer you. All right, so if you like this video, like, subscribe, and share, because to really encourage me. And stay tuned for more videos from myself. Bye.